Today's episode is brought to you by FNX. If you're looking to lose weight, gain weight in the healthiest way possible, FNX is the way to go. Now, during this break, I gained some pounds because of the particular medication I had to take. To avoid a bad reaction, I had to make sure my medicine was taken on a full stomach. Sometimes it got too full, but that's what FNX is for. I can go on the website, I can go to the link that shows weight loss, and they have supplements that's going to help me on my weight loss journey. One option that they do have is the AM protein blend restart. When it comes to this morning workout that I am dreading to do, I need all the energy in the world to get me up and to get me with this workout. You're going to find that in this protein blend. Also, probiotics and natural stimulants as well. And there's other things in here that's going to help me succeed in my workout journey. The link is in this video. Fill up your shopping carts. Once you do, use the promo code BTSI at checkout for 15% off. Again, that's BTSI for 50% off at checkout. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the BTSI Show. I'm your host, Christopher J. This topic is inspired by a room that I was in yesterday. So what we're going to do is go ahead and talk about, well, I kind of twisted up the title. Should Black women abandon Black men? Trust me, you guys want to stick around with that. But before we go any further, you guys know what you need to do. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube page, follow me on all my social media accounts, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and Clubhouse. And just remind people, we do a Clubhouse room 12 o'clock noon, Friday, Central Standard Time. So whatever we talk about on today's docket, you have an opinion on it, feel free to meet up with me at Clubhouse tomorrow, and we'll go ahead and get that out the way. You're more than welcome to make any type of financial donations to me through Cash App, the BTSI Show, or through Super Chat. Reminder, we will be accepting people from the audience onto any show, so please keep in mind you do waive all your rights to privacy. We are still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, I will give one lucky person $100. Just one lucky person. And so you know I'm a man of my word. I will give one lucky person $50. Just one person, $50. Once we reach 500 subscribers, okay? Now, before we go any further, first let me turn this off because I've been doing this for the past couple of weeks. Let's get into today's ad, and we'll be back with quick hits. Today's episode is brought to you by Brytn Smile. Now, I understand with the pandemic, it's hard to keep your teeth white. As much as you brush your teeth, you lose the whitening strips and all this other stuff. You just need something that's more effective. Brytn Smile is here for you. If you guys check out the link that's located in this video, you will have a whitening packet, a whitening kit to be exact. In this whitening kit, it comes with a chart to measure where your teeth grade is at from yellow to white. We're here to help you. It also has 3 gel pens to assist you in whitening your smile, and it has a charger for what? For your LED mouthpiece. So go ahead and grab your kit, put it in your shopping cart, and when you do that at checkout, the promo code is BTSI for 25% off.
Again, BTSI for 25% off.
All right, let's get into some quick hits, shall we? Now, Amanda Seals, if anybody watched Sunday's season premiere of Insecure, you'll know that ESNL went back to, I guess it was a college reunion at Stanford. Of course, you got Amanda Seals' character. Her name escapes my mind at the moment. But when I watched it, I noticed she had some pink and green. I said, okay, she was an AKA. Now, according to the blogs, the fans, social media, they didn't appreciate that she was rocking pink and green, representing AKA sororities. For those who don't know, AKA is a sorority that was founded at Howard University on January 15, 1908. It became a corporation on January 29th, 1913. The headquarters is currently in Chicago, Illinois. The motto: be culture and be, I'm sorry, by culture and by merit. So that's just a little bit tidbit. I was always like AKAs for some reason. I'm not gonna tell you who I rank my top sororities, but that's neither here or there. But the AKA sorority, they sent a letter, they did not have permission to use our colors, use our sorority into the show. You asked me, this was just another opportunity for everyone to bash Amanda Seals. It's a cool thing to do. I don't understand why. Dare I say Amanda Seals handled that situation a lot better than I would expect her to. Because before, a lot of things, it seems like the smallest things will get to her and she'll just break down. And I like Amanda. I really do. Matter of fact, one thing about Amanda is this, and this is kind of her problem, only because I went through this myself. You go out the way to educate yourself, to better yourself. You expect people around you to do the same thing. And when you're disappointed that they don't have the same drive of education or commitment like you do, and they have the temerity, the ability God to say something about you, it's frustrating. It gets on my nerves when it happens. But one thing my pops told me is you cannot expect. One thing my dad said is this: everybody was not raised by me. That put a lot of things in perspective. That's when I learned to start taking people off certain pedestals and knocking them down. So that's why a lot of things people say don't get to me. And dare I say, maybe Amanda Seals did the same thing because, like I said, she handled this great. She handled this wonderfully. I'm actually proud of Amanda Seals. I really am. But shout out to Amanda Seals, Insecure Cast, all this other stuff. But yeah, if you're gonna use, granted, they probably haven't used any corporation or brands throughout the whole 5 seasons they've been in business. But I would say when it comes to fraternities and sororities, yeah, go out the way and ask them. I like fraternity sororities. I haven't pledged to anything, but I always have a deep level of respect for them. Now, this Lord have mercy. Here's an update in regards to that shooting that took place on the film set. Um, will there be criminal charges? We're not there yet. Although it is a strong possibility criminal charges will be placed. Now, is it going to be placed on Alec Baldwin? As of now, no. I don't expect them to file any charges against him. Now, the assistant director Dave Hall. Someone's gonna have to explain this to me. There was a movie called Freedom Pass. I never heard of it, never watched it, and he was fired from that set because of the same thing that Alec Baldwin found himself in: unexpected discharge of the gun. Now, did he kill somebody on that TV on that production set? I don't think so. But you got fired for an unexpected discharge. So it is safe to say that Dave Halls is looking to be charged. He's probably going to be charged because he has a history record. He has a long history. Well, let me not oversell it. He has a history of this situation happening. Now, one director is in critical, well, it's stable conditions, last time I checked, and one person is no longer with us. Let me pronounce her name correctly. Helena Hutchins. Sorry, my apologies to the family if I mispronounced her first name. I really sorry, but to the Hutchins family, I thoughts and prayers are with you guys. Rest in peace to Mrs. Hutchins. That is unfair, more ways than one. But I don't expect Alec Baldwin to be charged with anything. That assistant director, I forgot his name already. Jesus Christ. The assistant director Dave Halls is more than a problem. He's going to be charged. Now they found the punk, a 35-year-old punk, or 37 or whatever, and I'm sorry, 37. They found a 37-year-old punk who vandalized George Floyd statue in New York. Name is Michael Beals, 37 years old. If convicted, 1 to 3 years of federal prison. I said, good job, good riddance to him. Now, those who do these murals of these people that play a significant role in history, you should know something like this is going to happen at this point. Hell, Nipsey's mural got vandalized. Uh, what's his name? Prodigy's mural got vandalized twice. So if you guys are going to do this murals, you guys are going to have to come up with some better security system, surveillance system, something, or put this in an area where if anybody wants to run up, everybody's going to see it. Anybody and everybody, because this is getting old at this point. This is getting kind of ridiculous. But that was quick hits. Let me turn this off. There we go. So let's get into the ad. Here's Wavilo.
Today's episode is brought to you by Wavilo, the high-end interior and exterior design. Now, Wavilo might sound familiar to you guys. That's because you probably heard about it in Forbes magazine, Business Insider, Galore, just to name a few. They specialize in, like I said, high-end interior and exterior designs. Things to add on to one of your best fits. Let's say if you just going on a date or you just might be going to a lounge just relaxing. You need a little something else to blend in or get that one person's attention. Well, Velo has your back. They got something for the ladies when it comes to bags, hats, sunglasses, and they got something for the men as well. One of the things I took advantage of was getting a Bakari watch. It goes with any fit that I could throw on. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the Apple watches and the Samsung watches. It's just that you can't wear those everywhere. This, you can wear everywhere. Go to the website. The link is located in my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok bios. Fill up your shopping carts. And once you do, use the promo code BTSI for 50% off. Again, BTSI for 50% off.
All right, let's get into the show. But before we do, I have a friend in the audience, Miss Dane. How are you doing? Thank you for watching. Always been a supporter, and I definitely appreciate you. But let's get into today's topic. Should black women abandon black men? Like I said, this episode is inspired by a room that I was in yesterday. I didn't really get to talk in that room, which is fine because when I come into other people's area space, I am for the most part there to listen. And some things that they said yesterday was worth me listening to on both sides of the fence. Some people believe that, and actually, let me shout out the room. Shout out to CTR and them on Clubhouse. Uh, I follow the Clubhouse. I have spoken on their stage before. They invited me up, and I want to say that's a great room to really be in, where it's not an echo chamber, where they are for the betterment of the black community. I will stick by that. I highly recommend people follow CTR on Clubhouse. But the title of that particular room was Should Black Women Divest from Black Men? Now, real quick, for those who don't know what the word divest means, don't worry, I got you. It's a verb, deprive of power, rights, or possession, usually from someone. Take the power away from them. So, the question is, should black women divest from black men, or should black women abandon black men? Here is my answer. The answer is hell no. Why would you do that? There are things that black women should divest from. We'll get into that today. Now, when it comes to divest from black men, no, why would you do such a thing? Black man has hard work ethics. Black man is going to put the family first, make sure home is taken care of before they do anything outside the house. Even that means they can't start their own business, or they do start a business like me. All of the there are multiple interferences that's blocking you from starting a business to a point where you have to start from scratch. Even in that, a black man is still going to make sure home is taken care of, regardless. They put God first. They put their family second. They put he put himself third. Selflessness, I guess is the right word. That's just a man thing. A black man can bring stability to the home. A black man could bring provision to the home. A black man can bring protection to the home. A black man is a leader in his home. A black man can spend quality time with his family in his home. A black man can be a friend to his wife to keep the marriage, the relationship, the fire burning. Last but certainly not least, a black man knows how to love his wife, his family, his community. That's why you don't divest from black men. But there is something that black women should divest from. And some of y'all say, you are not in any position to say what black women can divest from. How you doing? My name is Christopher J, and I don't subscribe to that bullshit ass rule that you do to these men online. 2 ears, one brain, the will to learn. I can speak about anything and anything on this planet, and I can offer my opinion to anything and everything on this planet. So, black woman, would you like to know what you should divest from? Don't worry, I got a list. Y'all got me, some of y'all got me fucked up. Welfare assistance, divest from that. Yeah, don't the government is always going to offer something to the black community. It's up to you if you want to partake in it. Don't do it. You know why you don't do it? Because number two, well, that was number one, welfare assistance. Number two, welfare assistance make you kick the man out of the house. Yeah, that's one of the caveats of getting welfare assistance. Kick the man out of the house. No, divest from that idea. You need your man at home. A man needs to be in his castle. Three, join the feminist movement and demonize your men. Yeah, divest from that. Abandon that mentality. Because what you're doing is number four, you're telling the whole world you don't need a man. Do you notice how other races don't do that? If someone say you don't like to be compared to other races, well, do better than other races, and start by telling other women to not say you don't need a man because you don't hear that from anywhere else. Number five, you're insinuating that women are the backbone of the community and Men are spineless and weak. Can you please get away from that? Now, there's nothing wrong with saying women are strong, independent, blase, blase. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you need to be careful what you say, be careful how you say it. Because if you're not careful, you're going to insinuate to the whole world black men ain't shit. Divest from that idea. Another one. The ladies, hear me out. The gender war, oppression Olympics is done. Get rid of, avoid that. Don't, don't. We're not in war, ladies. Fuck it. It's the BTSI show. Let's go there. Black women, I love you enough to say this. You lost a gender war a long time ago. Black women lost to black men a long time ago when it comes to the gender war. But here's the problem: we're losing. Both of us are in last place, and you guys want to uh white supremacy and other stuff. We talked about this last week. Yes, white supremacy exists, but you have full control. You have majority control of the steering wheel. Stop blaming oppression for your bullshit. Now, oh, y'all not ready for this one. Glorifying sexual liberation and demand that the men protect you. Who? Who's protecting who? If you want my protection, don't assume that you are entitled to my protection. Don't assume that. If you want my protections, there's some things that are going to have to come into play. There's some rules that are going to be followed. Like if you're into prostitution, selling your body for money, and you're interested in OnlyFans, that's your prerogative. You have that right to divulge in those activities. It's just that each decision that you make comes with consequences. And guess what? If a man doesn't want to be all that invested in you, especially when it comes to something like protection, can you blame him? Can you fault him? No, you can't. So yeah, please abandon that mindset just because you get to be sexually liberated or be a hoe that be for the streets. You deserve the protection from the highest of highs. No, you're the lowest of lows. Now, men, if you see an Injustice Act, unless you're qualified, don't get involved. Let me rephrase that again because I want to make sure I say this correctly. Fellas, let's say if one of these women are being assaulted or whatever the case may be, it's up to you if you want to protect them or not. I'm going to say is this: if you're going to protect them, make sure you're fully equipped to protect them. That's what I want to say. But ladies, if you want men's protection, you're gonna have to compromise that sexual liberation thing. That got to go. I'm telling you this right now. Here's another one. You allow billions of dollars to lead the black community in regards to a falsified image of beauty. That is a big one. Because we talk about black people have spending power of trillions of dollars. Well, you let billions of dollars lead the community for this idea of beauty. Now, there's nothing wrong with wearing some makeup. A little makeup here, a little makeup there. Don't come out there looking like Harley Quinn. I strongly uh, recommend against that. But yours have all this funds going to an idea of beauty, and what is your end result? Black people let billions lead the community for beauty. What is the end result of black people? Last time I checked, we're still in last place. So, divest from that idea. This is the big one. And I almost got into it with somebody on Clubhouse behind this, so much so that I called her a cancer to the black community. Ladies, if you're going to be allies of the LGBTQIA community, that's perfectly fine because there are some injustices that they're going through. But don't demonize black men by calling them gay. Because it sends a mixed message. You want LGBTQIA community to get equal rights. You want them to live their truths. But you turn around to the black man and call them gay when they not online with the same ideas that you are. What kind of bullshit is that? I understand that the LGBTQIA community needs all the allies they can get, but Jesus, can you vet your allies better than this? Abandon that idea. Two more. Using children as levers for financial gains. Oh, wait, that's yeah. This is kind of an old tale, but yeah, divest from that idea, ladies. Get rid of that. Number one, have kids in the realms of marriage, because that will eliminate the idea of 60 to 80% of kids are being born out of wedlock. Then, if God forbid you guys get a divorce and these things happen. Like I said, my mom and dad was divorced, and with 4 kids. Yeah, people do use kids for leverage. Come on, because how much do you really love these kids by doing all that bullshit? You don't. You don't care. It's all about the money. Like I said, what did black women do in the '60s? You guys chose government assistance that kicked the black man out of the house just so you can get a little money. It's always about money when it comes to some black women. Not most, not all, some black women. Get rid of that mentality. You are killing the black community. And also using sex as a weapon to get what you want. Yeah, that's okay. Now, I personally, fellas, you need to stand your ground on that one. But ladies, come on, don't. You're only hurting yourself at the end. Trust me when I say you're only hurting yourself at the end. So yes, should black women abandon black men, or should black women divest from black men? The answer is no. And the things that black women should divest from is real simple: welfare assistance that led to kicking the black men out of the house. Divest from joining the feminist music. Sorry, divest from joining the feminist movement and demonizing your man. Abandon the idea of telling the world that you don't need a man, insinuating that women are the backbones of the black community, which means the men are spineless, engaged in a gender war or oppression Olympics. You glorify in sexual liberation and demand that the men protect you, allowing billions of dollars to lead the black community for a falsified idea of beauty, becoming an ally with the LGBTQIA community, which is fine, but using that to demonize the black man by calling them gay, using children as leverage for financial gain, and using sex as a weapon to get what you want. Yes, you need to, ladies, you need to abandon those mentalities. So that way the black man can come home, the black woman can allow her husband to lead the house. And some people, and real quick, and we might get into this to the next topic. Some people say that it's boring to get married, to raise kids, and all this other stuff. Yeah, it is boring. But guess what? I'd rather be bored and secure than happy, unsafe, and don't know where life is going. Priorities, people. Priorities. Now, like I said, I've been doing a great job with this ticker. Let me turn this off. Yay. One last video, and we are going to talk about Will and Jada. Mm.
Today's episode is brought to you by Aubrey Noel. Now, ladies, I understand in this pandemic, wearing a mask is easy to get complacent, especially if you are adamant about getting your face beaten. Don't worry, I encourage you to get back out there and make yourself feel comfortable. That's why Aubrey Noel is here to assist you when it comes to the eyelashes. Today, let's talk about Drew. Who is Drew? Well, let's just say Drew is very dramatic but cute at the same time. I would like for you guys to. Today's episode is brought to you by Aubrey Noel. Now, ladies, I understand in this pandemic, wearing a mask is easy to get complacent, especially if you are adamant about getting your face beaten. Don't worry, I encourage you to get back out there and make yourself feel comfortable. That's why Aubrey Noel is here to assist you when it comes to the eyelashes. Today, let's talk about Drew. Who is Drew? Well, let's just say Drew is very dramatic but cute at the same time. I would like for you guys to go to the website and try Drew out along with the other eyelashes available. And depending on which eyelashes you get, you might get a free gift with your purchase. So, with that being stated, go to AubreyNoel.com. AubreyNoel.com. That's AubreyNoelle.com. Also, you can follow Aubrey Noel on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
All right, I want to apologize for that. I had a phone call from the missus. Live TV, Build Energy Flight, but let's try that one more time. Again, my apologies.
Today's episode is brought to you by Aubrey Noel. Now, ladies, I understand in this pandemic, wearing a mask is easy to get complacent, especially if you are adamant about getting your face beaten. Don't worry, I encourage you to get back out there and make yourself feel comfortable. That's why Aubrey Noel is here to assist you when it comes to the eyelashes. Today, let's talk about Drew. Who is Drew? Well, let's just say Drew is very dramatic but cute at the same time. I would like for you guys to go to the website and try Drew out along with the other eyelashes available. And depending on which eyelashes you get, you might get a free gift with your purchase. So, with that being stated, go to AubreyNoel.com. AubreyNoel.com. That's AubreyNoelle.com. Also, you can follow Aubrey Noel on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
All right, one last thing before we go. Yeah, my God, I'm gonna start praying for Will Smith when I go to church. Um, Jada did Red Table Talk. Gwyneth Paltrow was on. Gwyneth Paltrow is some type of sex guru now, I guess. Not something I'm interested in from her at least, or just saying attractive women. But yeah, I'm good. I'll pass. So they was talking about knowing your partner in regards to sex. Jada, mm, Jada went ahead and said like how you should know me, you should know what I want, and she was in regards to in bed having sex, and she said how pretty much how annoying it is when someone doesn't know you sexually, or someone should automatically assume that you know what's going on. If I'm well, that's it. I'm pulling the plug. I'm sorry. If I'm well, I said, nah, I'm good here. We're good here. My kids are grown. I make more money than you. I'm still out here working. Nah, if I'm well, I'm just like, we're done here. We're good here. We gotta go. I understand they don't have a conventional marriage. But for the love of God, you don't disrespect me more times than one in the public. At least Will, granted, everybody speculated, but nothing was concrete. Even Will did his dirt in the dark. This is ridiculous. If I'm Will, I'm calling my lawyer. Now let's back up. Now, of course, we all people assume that they were swingers. They came out and said they weren't. Uh, Jada cheated on Will with August, and the fire was on her. Will looked like the same. And something told me this was going to happen. But it's like they go. Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see because when something important comes out, like a movie, i.e., King Richard, he's going to talk to the press and he's going to miss something. What happened in GQ? He admitted that he cheated on Jada. Personally, I think he did that was solely to take the heat off of Jada because I guess they were still feeling it in regards to the August situation. So, and then this happened. I get it. Like I said, I get it. It's unconventional. But if I'm Will Smith, I am divorcing Jada Pinkett Smith. You don't disrespect me for the last time. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. Will's a better man than me. Whoo! That's going to be one expensive ass divorce if they decide to get one. But other than that, people, thank you for watching today's live stream. My apologies for the technical difficulty. Got a phone call for the wife. So I had to just take that call real quick. But you guys know what you need to do. Like and subscribe to the page, the video, all that good shit. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. We will be on Clubhouse tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon Central Standard Time. You have any thoughts on today's topic, please show up to my Clubhouse tomorrow. We will talk about it. Cash App, the BTSI Show. You want to send any financial donations. Super Chat as well is an option. Still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person is going to get $100. Just one. And I will give away $50 once we reach 500 subscribers to one lucky person. And keep in mind, things are going to change next month. So that means we might be doing this show on a different day in the later parts of the day, which means I will be taking calls from the audience. If you want to get on my show, keep in mind, participant waives all right to privacy. Yes, you are going to be on the show, so keep that in mind. Other than that, people, my name is Christopher J. I am going to talk to you guys next week. I will see you at Clubhouse tomorrow. Peace out.